What's wrong with my brain, chat? What is wrong with my brain? It is going to be Zakari versus Katrakan. It is going to be Unholy Death Knight versus a Warrior. Now, I know it might look like... So who do you guys think would win? Unholy Death Knight or a Warrior? Because I'm thinking, first of all, Unholy Death Knight easily, more healing, the pet damage, dot damage, all that good jazz. Can we have Dead and can we have Zakari, Zanzadi, Dead and Zanzadi leave for the sake of YouTube? Katrakan is going to be the Fury Warrior. He is a heal god as long as dampening doesn't really hamper him down. This is going to do a lot of damage here. Lots of healing. Doesn't have a lot of CC, but doesn't need a lot of CC. So it depends what kind of playstyle this you go for. I'll try. There he goes. And that's going to be Zakari on the team alliance. Just take a little cat nap right now. Or like a puppy nap. I like his boots though, by the way. They look like horseshoes in a way. You can see the feet a little bit. He's just taking a dab, just chilling. Before the duel, Zakari has a lot of healing. Not gonna go for a Lynchborn. Gonna go for a normal IBF for these duels. Interesting choice. Doesn't want to get stunned up, I guess, by Katrakan, or doesn't want to get slowed. It is going to be Katrakan opening up with big cooldowns off the bat. Zakari is going to go for a big IBF off the bat as he gets himself the Army of the Dead and the big Abomination. Katrakan is going to try to leap in, but he gets gripped midway and he's trying to get away. You see he's getting necrotic down by Zakari. It's going to Maledict Chicken onto Katrakan as Dead. Zakari continues to necrotic down Katrakan's health completely. Maledict and his own necrotics. Cat is just continuing to run from the army that is the Army of the Dead. Is going to go for massive heals. Gets out of that stun, second stun coming out by the pet, and Katrakan's continuing to heal as necrotics keep hitting him. Zakari is just continuing to go for transfusion death strikes back to back to back. This is trying to deal with the Warrior, but looks like Zakari's health is going down little by little. Needs to go for more healing. Katrakan is getting necrotic out little by little, but it's still pumping damage, still healing pretty regularly. Both of these guys are in a stalemate right now. Zakari's health is dropping in that execute range little by little. Katrakan does get himself a charge off to get a little bit more healing. Zakari needs to make sure to necrotic his health out a little bit early. He does get AMS and Safety Trinket rolling right now. Fear coming in, grips Katrakan before he can get himself a nice charge rolling. Zakari's health is not looking that good. He's going to have to go for Death Bag. Katrakan tried to stun him before that Death Bag. Gonna go for Blaze Storm right now. Zakari's health is all looking that amazing. In that execute range, it does go down by Katrakan as he just punched through the heavy armor and the healing that is the Unholy Death Knight by putting out some unholy damage himself and healing for a ton compared to the damage that Zakari can do. Very first duel, very well done. It is literally the first setup we got right now. Off the bat. Let's go. I say Unholy should win, says Necrotic stacking up. I would think so too. I didn't even know he would go for Maledict Trinket, but that is a nice setup. Just try to Necrotic out Katrakan's health healing. Dude, soon, March 12th, we're going to play these boys. It's going to be Katrakan on the team Horde. Coming out as a Fury Warrior, charging in at Zakari right now. Look at his guts, man. This man has guts for glory. Zakari is going to go for a Lynchborn play this time. He's going to go for not IBF. Wants to go for more defensives whenever he needs to. Is going to get himself some necrotics rolling early onto Katrakan, and Katrakan is going to get early healing. Actually, is going to get slow. Trying to LOS Zakari's damage. Big Army of the Dead coming down right now. And Katrakan needs to start healing through it. Is actually AoE cleaving the Army of the Dead. Does get a reflect rolling. Is going to be able to reflect some of the spells from one of the casters. But Katrakan's health is not looking that amazing. Going to get charge heal off of one of the pets right now. Going to get a charge heal off of Dead or Zakari afterwards as Zakari's Lynchborn does wear down. Katrakan does get himself another Blade Storm rolling. Katrakan is continuing to pummel damage in Zakari, but looks like Zakari's health is not moving nearly as fast as we saw it last duel. It looks like he changed up something in the strat. Maybe some of the honor talents. It looks like it's his Katrakan's health that's slowly inching its way to depletion little by little. Gonna get a Maledict onto Katrakan. He does get a reflect rolling. Katrakan is gonna have to fight through that Maledict. Is gonna get a commanding shout. Stun coming out onto Zakari. Another charge heal. Zakari's safety trinket is actually getting procced. It looks like Katrakan is trying to turn this around, trying to get Zakari's health into that execute range. And Zakari is trying to go for massive healing right now, spending all his resources into heals. Katrakan's still holding onto his trinket in case Zakari gets a heal or gets a stun. Zakari does use Death Pack right now, gets a grip onto Cat, doesn't want to let Cat get any kind of healing. Katrakan is going to have to go for mass heal. Trinkets out of the stun out of Zakari, short stun by the pet, and Katrakan is continuing to heal. Zakari's health isn't an execute at range. He does have Lynchborn rolling right now. Big defensive, big heals coming out right now as Katrakan pumps it full of damage, trying to turn it around, and Katrakan trying to keep his health necrotic out. Blaze Storm coming out for Cat, has Zakari getting an execute. Zakari gets another Death Strike, and another Fear coming in, grip coming in, and does go down. Katrakan obliterates obliterated everything that is Zakari. So much damage came out of Zakari. But so much healing for our boy Katrikan. Does Zakari want to get another one going? He can even choose which arena he wants. Do you want to get a best out of 3? Because Kat already won that duel. Zakari, do you want to get a third one in just for the sake to see if you can beat Katrikan? Change up your play, change up your style to see if you can nail him. Let me know, man. Best out of 5, Runes of Lordaeron. He wants to go for a best out of 5. Okay. Okay, interesting. It's gonna be dead looking up at Katrikan's like my hero versus Zakari. Last chance for everything, man. Best out of 5. He's trying to turn this round into a best out of 5. If Kat wins this one, this is it, man. And Zakari does want to make a comeback with Runes of Lordaeron. Katrikan is going to go for a Reflect right now early onto Zakari with a Blaze Storm to follow on the Army of the Dead. There is the Army, the Mage that he's going to charge to and get a heal from for easily. Zakari's health is not going anywhere. Again, going to get a charge off of the guy, off of the ranged pet. Going to be able to get charges every time, even if Zakari does have a grip. Katrikan's health is getting maledicted right now, completely necrotic out. Maybe Zakari does have a maledict, trying to get Katrikan's health low. Continue to pressure him, another charge to that pet so he can get another heal. Is actually just going to try to see if he can kill the pet right now. If he can kill the pet, that's one little bit less damage. I think he's not even fighting Zakari anymore. He's just trying to obliterate the pets while he's got it. Get him necrotic out, back to back right now. Is that going to be maybe maledict out of Zakari? As Kat is going to get a big leap into a charge. I think Zakari tried to go for a grip at the same time. Katrikan is going to get himself a commanding shout. Zakari's health is looking like it's getting a turnaround as Katrikan is sustaining. He even gets to a certain point, and now the big heals are coming off. The gloves are coming off. Stun coming in onto Kat. Trick us out of it so you can get another big heal. And Zakari does still have big death pack rolling and everything. Still has death pack if he needs it. Maledict trick coming out by Katrikan. Has a reflect rolling. Zakari is waiting to get his death pack rolling right now. Does get death pack. This is his last bastion of glory. Katrikan is still pummeling damage into the Death Knight. Lichborn coming down for Zakari. That's his one defensive, trying to run away from Kat. Getting worse up right now. Execute ready right now. Tricky coming out. Gets executed by Katrikan. Gets completely obliterated right now. That was everything that Zakari had in his arsenal. Popped cooldowns properly to counter him as best as he can. Did he reflect his maledict? He did not reflect his maledict. He did not. Did he not roll? He didn't reflect his melee? He did not. He did not just now. Because he didn't melee at all. That must have been a reflect, right? That must have been a reflect. That must have been a reflect. Oh, that is so good. Because I was thinking Katrikan had a maledict. But if it was dead, Zakari's my mind is blown too, chat. He's actually a fucking god. So he's reflected to see the orb in 5 seconds reflected. True. I thought he used a maledict. Resonance Gleaming Eye for the haste. And Direct Gladius Insignia for the unused. No, I'll play these trinkets. I believe you. That's a nice Razan, by the way. That haste trinket. That's a nice trinket, by the way. I believe you on that. Because I didn't see you use Mali at all, man. My god. Cat is so fun to watch. He is fun to watch. That was a good duel. Zakari and Dead. Zakari and Katrikan. GG. Good duel. That was a great one, man. Just for the verse. I feel ya. I feel ya. That was a good duel, man.